Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today. Sirloin of Beef here. We're back with our 100% completion run. Um, I do apologize for the lack of videos on this playlist this week, but if you uh, watched the other or watched my grandfather's farm series that we just kind of little mini series kind of little deal thing we just started there. Um, I kind of explained everything there, but if you weren't part of that, then I'll fill you in here. Essentially, what I was saying is just to make these episodes and go through all the different phases, through a whole season and everything, and get enough quality video content that's just not me driving back and forth in the field harvesting wheat or sunflowers or whatever, just going back and forth over and over to just kind of fill in the time. Um, it takes like 3 or 4 hours to make one of these videos. So that's why. Um, it's kind of cut back a little bit temporarily, at least until we get to a point where we have bigger equipment, we have more tractors, and then that way there's going to be a lot more going on because, I'll have workers in this field doing this, we'll be running this production or that production, we'll be running stuff for animals, there's going to be a lot going on. But right now it's just kind of a lot of the repetitive stuff, essentially right before the snowball kind of starts rolling here, which is, as you can see, we're about to hit because you can see in the distance over there, and of course right here in front of us, all of our wheat is ready to go. We're ready to get this harvest started. So that is what we are going to do. We're going to get everything up and running here. Also, as you see, we're up to $133,000. That's from previous season. Taking all the sunflowers to the oil mill and pretty much not even collecting them, just letting them auto sell. That's what it got us in 1 year. So, what we're going to go ahead and do with this round is we are going to take all of this wheat, and then the best time to sell, let's see, is December. So that's great because we're only a few months away from that. So we don't have to wait like a full year. So we'll wait till around November, December, depending on the fluctuations to see where the price is. And then we're going to take that over to the grain mill right here, which coincidentally looks like it's the lowest price of all of them right now, and get that sold there, and then do the same flip trick essentially that we did before with the oil mill, where we sell it all, make a ton of money, hopefully enough to cover the cost of the production itself, and then essentially just buy the production and essentially getting it for free because the wheat we just sold to it um, covers the cost, but then immediately buying it, it's like I said, it's like we did, just like we did before. It'll be full of wheat, so it's going to start producing flour right off the bat for us. And if we have enough, what I plan on doing is going straight to buying the bakery as well. And then what we can do there with that is we won't be making any money off of the wheat, or the flour essentially, uh, but we're gonna make a ton of money off the bread. So let's actually, while the worker's running on that, let's take a look here and see. So at the best price for flour, we already looked at that. We're looking at 1200, right? So we're going to be converting that over to flour, which the best price for that is 2000. So a little bit of an increase, not too much. But then we're going to try to get the bakery at the same time so we can go straight to bread, and that is, you see that the best price is at over 5,000. So huge jump for the bread. And then we have the greenhouse. So we already have the strawberries going, which I believe are needed for cake. I'm not 100%. I don't know off the top of my head what the other ingredients required for that is. I know we need um, like milk and stuff like that. So we'll have to work on getting cows for that. But that would probably be our next venture, which I'm about to go over here while this worker is clearing this field. And oh, and I just realized we are not dropping straw. We want to be dropping straw so we can collect that and sell that and make money off of that as well. We're not going to hold on to that, and we're not going to buy another um, forage wagon because I don't know if we're going to be doing wheat again or if we're going to be doing sunflowers or if we're going to be doing both. Um, just kind of, haven't made the commitment there for what we're going to be doing because we do have limited amount of fields, and um, putting the sunflowers in there even with all of these fields isn't enough to keep it running for a full year. So we might hold off on that, um, because I would like to be able to load it up enough to have it run for like a full year. So then that way we can really kind of rotate crops a little bit. Let's see, or have multiple crops going. All right, so that's running. So now if we take a look, um, pretty much how I want to run it is how they designed the map. So there's a farm over here, in each farm over here, farm up here, and farm over here. And if we take a look, we'll start with this one. We'll have to run a little bit over there. But each one of these corner farms is dedicated to an animal. So if we take a look at this one, once we run all the way down there, which would be nice if we had some of those developmental controls or whatever, so we could increase our run speed, but it's fine. They all have these signs. So this one here, Ravenwood Farm, has a cow. So this is a cow farm. So it's not an anything farm right now. Um, but when we purchase that, then this would be made into a cow farm. And it's the same for all of these. If we take a look here and make the long cross country run all the way down here to this farm, car, see the sign right there for this one. This one here is actually a pig farm. So when we start our pigs, this is where we'll be buying the farm and placing the equipment and all of that for pigs. So you see here. Oh, looks like there's a collectible there too. Nice. See, Evergreen Farmstead, pig. And then up here, we're just going to kind of show all these off while the worker's running. Oh, and by the way, here's this fun little thing. If you come up here, I don't know what key it is on the keyboard, but we hit X. If I can, got to get close enough to it. Let's see. Do a little bit of bowling. Oh, good enough. But yeah, the bowling alley, there's that little bowling thing there. But anyway, so if we run up here, as you can, I'm sure, guess what this one's going to be with all of these grasslands, whatever, meadows, whatever you want to call them, all of those around here. I'm sure you can guess what this one is. Where the sign is, oh, there it is. The sign's right there. And as you can see from here, River Rock Estate and sheep. So this is a sheep farm. And then the last one that we have is all the way over here. And this one I was looking at, I don't know if this one actually does have a sign on it or not. I can't remember if it did. But we can, oh yeah, there it is. It's right there. All right, and we can see as we're getting up here to this one, Mossy Pine Ranch, horses. So this is where the horses are going to be at this farm, and I believe if we go into here, there's actually one of the little corrals. I can't remember if there was or not. I guess not. I thought there was like one of those little corral things that has like the horse jumping and stuff on it, but I guess I was wrong. Thought there was one here, but I guess not. That's okay. But yeah, so this one is the horse farm. Now, the only thing that isn't in any of these farms is chickens. So that means this farm here, our farm, oh, look at that, combine's right there, is a chicken farm. But oddly enough, we don't get a sign, I guess, for chicken farms. But this is where the chickens will be. So, and that's another reason why I wanted to go with the grain mill and get this started because, oh, look at that, we got to get to work, we're full. Um, is because obviously the eggs and all of that, that's going to be a part of the bread. I'm not mistaken. I'm I'm kind of worried about buying the bakery without looking into this and doing a little bit of research first. Um, where is? Oh yeah, that's right. Our trailer's in here. All right, let's get that out there. And I think this actually has wheat. Yeah, it has wheat on it on the back of the trailer, so perfect trailer. All right, so we're going to go ahead. We're going to get all of this loaded up. We're going to get everything stored away. We're probably going to lease a semi again just to haul it over there in one load. So we're not doing back and forth a ton. And I'll bring it back once we're all harvested and everything, and we're getting ready to move on to the next step in our production. So I'll see you soon. Hey everyone, we're back here, and we are just getting our straw picked up as the combine that's in the field next door to us there. We've gotten that field taken care of and this one right here. And as you see, we've cleared that one and have made pretty much 4 passes here. There's a little tiny bit at the end, but pretty much just half the passes there, and we're already full at 56,000 liters. So definitely gonna have a decent income from this. We got the Crone here. It's one of the Giants mods. So, like I said, to familiarize everybody here with the series, we are uh, limiting ourselves to mods published by Giant Software only. So this is one of those mods, and we just leased it. We didn't purchase it or anything because this thing's like $160,000, so we wouldn't be able to afford it anyways. But it seemed like the largest uh, forage wagon that we could get for our horsepower and um, price. So this is the one we went with. We could have gone with the Pottinger that comes with the I think it's the hay and forage or forage and hay, however, whichever one it is. We could have gone with that one because that one's a bit cheaper, but it's also a bit smaller. And I know I've used that in some of my other series as well. So just trying to keep it a little fresh too. But the leasing price came out for this for $8,211. So we got to make at least that or we're going to be at a loss, and I'm really hoping we can get all of this done in less than an hour as well, or at least in less than an hour of using this, so that way we don't incur a second charge. Let's see what we get here. Look at that, worker C's almost full. All right, 5,700. So if we got a full tank or a full trailer off of just that small bit, because we still got field 50 there to go. That field's huge compared to all of our other ones, so we still got quite a bit left to harvest here. So definitely should cover it as long as we can get it done within an hour of use for the trailer. So just wanted to bring y'all back and so y'all could see that. Also, I did look into the bakery, and it is flour only for the bread, so we don't have to worry about the chickens quite yet. Um, but so that's good news there. Um, but again, also leading up to that, we'll have wheat for the chickens, so we can always save some back and get started down that road as well. So like I said, just wanted to bring you guys back and include you that there what we're doing here with the straw. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up the rest of this harvest here, and I'll see you soon. All right, everyone, and we're back. We got everything harvested here. We are on our way back to, I believe it's the animal dealership here, to go ahead and get rid of the last bit of straw we have here, which we're about to find out how much that came out to. We've already taken 5 full trailers. 5. And this trailer holds 56,000 liters. So, yeah, so that's a lot. That's what, 100, 250, it's like almost 300,000, if not with this, like over 300,000 liters of straw. So definitely have gotten our money's worth out of this. We did get charged, as you said, if you saw. I know I kind of just was looking at it real quick there. We did get charged for the hour, so that was an extra 33.81. It looks like $3,381. So that comes to 11,592. So, but each one of these has been going for 5,800. So we made that in 2 trailers, and we've done 5, and then whatever this is. So let's see here. This is probably going to be around 2,500 maybe. Look at that. That was a total guess, though. I couldn't have been closer. Wow. So we're just gonna leave that there because we hit the hour. Go ahead and return that. Don't need it anymore. And we're gonna get back to the farm. We did get 75,000 liters of wheat. So we got a huge haul there with that, which if you compare that to doing like the sunflowers, sunflowers are getting like, we got like what, 44,000 to run for the oil mill. Same fields and everything. Not really big difference there. Um, but one thing that I do want to check to see how much it impacts how long it takes, because I noticed mulching only does like 2%. Like you're going to be at 98% if I don't mulch. But that's the 2%, like how bad is that, right? Like that's not even, I mean, we had 100,000 liters, that'd be 2,000 liters. So that's, eh, right? Like I don't know. And it takes a long time. So I think we might be skipping that. But we got this taken care of. Now, for the sake of time and content, um, what I'm going to go ahead and do here is we're going to go ahead and skip forward the months now before we do anything with the fields. And then what we'll end up doing is we'll do sunflowers next year. We'll just go back and forth between sunflowers and wheat. So, because December is when we can sell the wheat. So let me go ahead and fast forward the months, and I will see you soon when it's time to get the grain mill. All right, everyone, it's December. We're up here at the store. We just got this nice truck and trailer leased here so we can get all the uh, grain over there to the grain mill. Now, if I remember correctly, this one is the largest one we have in the game, and combined, all of this, it holds 70,000 liters. We have a little bit more than that, but not too concerned there. So, um, a few thousand liters, it's not going to make a big of a difference. Might actually just hold on to it for the chickens when we get them. Also, as you see, we haven't done anything on the fields yet. All right, let's see if we can get all of these loaded up here. So yeah, we'll have a little like 5,000 liters because this holds, where was it? There it is. Oh, 75. Actually, oh, perfect. Look at that. That'll hold pretty much everything that we got. Okay, fantastic. Even better. All right. And just to show you guys as well here, we haven't even done the fields yet. And where is the thing I'm looking for? Here it is. I'm already over 2 hours of playtime. So that's what I was talking about, just how long these episodes take to get to get taken care of and put together and all that. So um, I do apologize. There's not going to be an episode tomorrow. But good news on the bright side, I do have a vacation coming up here with my job. So definitely going to be taking some time to crank out some videos there. So be looking forward to that. Let's see, is it going to hold everything? Yeah, well, it's holds 75,600. Well, we have like 50 liters. 254. All right, well, I mean, that's about as close to perfect as you can get, I believe. So let's go ahead and we're going to run this up to the grain mill. It is a bit of a drive, but that's okay. Uh-oh. Are we going to be able to even get out of here? Because it looks like it's like the hill is a little too much. Lovely. Let me see. I wonder if maybe we just kind of go out this way. You gotta be kidding me. All right, well, let me get this straightened out here. Well, actually, I think we can just back up here. We'll just do it this way. We'll have to go out the front. Silly me for thinking we could make it out that way. Yeah, we're fine here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to level that out. All right. Of course, it's a heavy load here. I mean, we got 75,000 liters of wheat, so I did try to get the upgraded engine here on the Anthem, so we do have the 505 horsepower. So it put us back for all of this together. I think it was like $13,000, but figured it would be worth it. We can make one trip in a cool truck with the trailer set up and everything, in the beautiful snow. All right, so we need to go all the way up to that blue dot on the very top. So let's see. So we're going to cross over the highway here. The only time I've actually been here is when I made the productions video, what to do before your productions in the um, Farm Around and Find Out series. It's the only time I've been up here. And I need to stay in my lane. Come on. All right, so turn here. Whoa, sliding a little bit. Come on, let's get going. Forget it's snowing, so the game actually makes it a little bit slippery out. And we need to turn into here. Come on. I was actually really excited in the store. One of the Volvo truck from the Platinum expansion, the American style, the VNX one, is on sale in the store right now, and I was like, we could afford it too. It's like 80 something thousand dollars, but I almost bought it. I was like, oh, I actually tried to lease it, but I actually didn't know you couldn't lease used equipment. Um, so that learned that, but I was like, oh, that would be so nice to have. But in the future. All right, blow through the stop sign. All right, here we go. And since we have to unload a bunch of different ones, I'm actually going to slow this time down here. Oops, getting, there we go. Let me open this so I can see which thing we're on, because right now we're on front. Let's see how much we got. We're at 144,000. What are we going to end up with? Okay, so there's 20,000. There's another 20,000, so almost 20,500. So that's pretty much 41,000. Maybe that one's a little bit bigger, so that's 64,000, right? And then last one. So 64,000. What are we gonna end up with? 64, 67, 77, 87-ish $1,000. Sounds pretty good to me. Actually, you know what? We can just take a look, I think, right. Where? It's the finances screen. Here it is. So there it is. $88,042. And that's how much. So we actually made a little bit more with that was from the straw. So we made $20,000 that day. And see, the greenhouse is just barely keeping up. All right. Well, we are done with this, so we can go ahead. There's the Volvo I was talking about. Love that thing. It looks awesome. But we can go ahead and return this, return that, return that. So we're good to go there. And now, before this thing gets too far in the production, 96,000 purchased, and we have 75,000. So it was 75,600. So we lost, was that 27 or 17 liters, 16 liters a week? I think we'll be all right. All right, and then we have 133,000 left, which is, I think that's what we almost started the video with. But let's run down to the bakery here real quick. Nope, wrong map. How much is the bakery? 50,000. Oh, that's like way cheaper than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so we're going to buy the bakery. So, yep, all we need is wheat. That's it. Cake needs everything else. So I wonder if that's costing us money here. So we're going to deactivate that. We got the wheat flour going there. And we are going to change that to distributing. And then we are going to activate that and change it to selling. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to fast forward to March here when harvest starts, and we'll see how much money we've made. So after buying everything and selling all the crops, we're left at 83,752. Let's see what we have in about 3 months. So I'll bring you back then. See you soon. All right, everyone, and we're back here in March, and it looks like we're making about $10,000 a month. So, because we got about 112 right now, it was 93, then 103, then now 112. So it looks like we're making just roughly about $10,000 a month. But the great thing is here, we are on our wheat. We're at almost in that 3 months, almost chewed through that whole 75,000. We got another 20,000 liters of wheat here, and we're done. But the bread factory has been, or the bakery bread factory, the bakery has been going up every month. Last month, it was like 20,000. The month before that, it was like 10,000. So this is cranking up with the flour here. So it is loaded and it's still going. So definitely awesome there to see that. So that's going to hopefully carry us on through the next few months while we get the canola, or not canola, sunflowers, um, planted and sorted and all of that. But again, looking at the clock here and everything as far as the how long the video's been and how long I've already been recording, that is going to be in the next episode, which again isn't going to be until next week. So I do apologize about that. Um, but I do thank you for taking your time to watch my video here. I hope you all enjoy the content, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and stay safe. Bye bye.